英語研究プロジェクト、よくある間違いを分析します。目的。日本語でよく使う言葉ですよね。自分のカーナビがよく言ってるんですよ。目的地に着きました。お疲れ様でした。あとは、あなたが英語を学ぶ目的は何ですかというふうにも使えますよね。じゃあ、英語で言うと一番最初に出る言葉は purpose ですよね。皆さん、中学校で習いましたかな？purpose じゃないの？大丈夫です。100% 合ってます。心配しないでください。入ってますよ。しかしですね、日本語の目的と英語の purpose、意味的には一緒なんですが、場合によって他の言い方がより自然な英語に聞こえますので、そのテーマについていろいろと話していきますね。Let's look at it in 4 logical steps. We'll look at the problem, the reason, the solution, and some example sentences. So remember, these are just my own personal opinions and observations, but I hope you'll find them useful. First, let's look at the problem. My purpose was to ski. My purpose was to ski. Imagine you just get back from a trip and you're talking about it in English with your friends. For some people, it might go a little something like this. So I hear you went on a trip. Yeah, just got back last night. Where did you go? Somewhere nice. We had a couple of days in Nagano. Sounds amazing. What did you guys get up to in Nagano? My purpose was to ski. Your purpose? Fantastic. I've not been skiing for years. We had an awesome weekend. Come with us next time. So as you may or may not have noticed, when the person used the word purpose, it caused the other guy to do a double take. Just a little. But the conversation progressed and it didn't really hinder communication. But he did do a double take. And we don't want to be having any double taking going on in our conversations now, do we? Let's take a deep dive on when and when not we should be using the word purpose. Straight off the bat, purpose is too formal for everyday conversation.
Too formal? Who is this guy?
Now, I know what you may be thinking right now. Scott, we use mukuteki in Japanese in both formal and casual situations. Surely, English is the same. Unfortunately, it's not. The classic use of purpose is at the airport when you're going through immigration. Good morning. Morning. How are you today? Passport. Oh. Put your index fingers here and look into the camera. Oh. Again. What's the purpose of your visit? I'm here to see Shohei Ohtani play baseball. Shohei Ohtani? You should have said something. It's showtime. Welcome to the USA. So the classic phrase, what's the purpose of your visit? This is very official government stuff. Really serious, right? Purpose is often used in official situations, such as explaining business strategies, how machines work, or just the reason of the way things are the way they are. It's generally not used so much in daily conversation. It's kind of similar to the word objective. While being good words, there is a time and a place for them. If you use them every single time, you run the risk of sounding stuffy or clunky. Let's take a look at the solution. So we want to have a more everyday, conversational kind of vibe. That's the goal of this channel. There you go. That's the first one. Goal! This can be used in formal speech, but also in casual speech as well. What's your goal after you graduate? First, I want to see the world. I'll think about a career when I get back. Another good way is thinking about how the actual sentence is constructed. I mean, instead of saying, the purpose of my trip to Nagano was to ski. It's better to say, I went to Nagano to ski. The reason I went to Nagano was to ski. I went to Nagano because I wanted to ski. Now, those sentences may seem a little too simple for some of you, but in many cases, that's just the way people speak. And as Steve Jobs said, simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. What is the purpose of this groove in the toothpick? It's a toothpick rest. When we're explaining about how things are used or systems, we often use the word purpose. Why did you stop drinking products containing caffeine? Do you have some kind of allergy? So I felt the word purpose was a little too formal in this case, so I just used the simple why question. Also, I'd like you to pay attention to the pronunciation of caffeine and allergy. Caffeine, caffeine. Allergy, allergy. A lot of people mispronounce those words.
How come you started cycling into work?
It's for my health. Middle-age spread is all too real. So middle-age spread is when you start to put on some fat around your belly in your 40s and 50s. It's also called love handles, muffin tops, or a beer belly. The main goal of our team is to ensure that every single customer has a top-notch experience. Top-notch means the best of the best. Why do we say top-notch? In the late 18th, early 19th century, when people played board games such as cribbage, they kept score using boards like these. Pegs at the top of such boards were winning pegs, and therefore top-notch. Do you have a particular goal in mind with your English studies? If you do, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear why you're so interested in studying English.